Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to, or welcome, I guess, yeah, welcome back to, because this is sort of like the second season, I guess, second season of me playing The Long Dark. There's just been I guess a quite large update that's just come out for Long Dark that's basically completely gone over the clothing system and changed a few other bits and pieces. So I thought, I haven't played it in a while, so I thought I'd jump back in. I know these videos, don't tend to be, it's not why people generally come to this channel, but I enjoy playing it, so I thought I'd have a go anyway, and just chuck them up. And if you enjoy it, all the better. So we're going to go sandbox, standard. We're going to go Voyager difficulty to start off with. I did select Voyager. Yeah. And we're going to pick some. Last time I think we started off Coastal Highway. Mystery Lake and Coastal Highway are all nice and wow, but they're a bit boring, especially Mystery Lake. That's where we started off last time, and it is definitely for new players. Coastal Highway is just a wolf fest. Pleasant Valley, I've never actually played in or been in, and definitely not Timberwolf Mountain. Forlorn Muskeg is brand new one that's just came out in the most recent update, and that one's apparently quite difficult, so I want to go for Desolation Point, I think, just because I've never actually started in it before, so we're going to go for that. We are obviously, well, I am a bloke, so I'm going to put that, and name sandbox, just call it YouTube. Ta-da! Now hopefully I've got the volume set correctly, otherwise it's going to deafen you and, well, not you, because I'll actually adjust it, but hopefully it doesn't deafen me. The sound sort of production in this game is absolutely amazing, but when you are in headphones, like I currently am, it hurts like hell when it's too loud. Right, so we have spawned in what I think is the Lighthouse. Got some ragged work pants. A rifle cartridge. So worst comes to worst, we can actually just throw a bullet at somebody. That should help. Rifle cleaning kit. Cedar firewood. Survive the outdoors. Right, so we're already getting books. Energy bars. Wow, this has got a load of stuff. Cabinet door. Summit soda. Newsprint roll, which will probably later tonight we will turn into plugs. Tinder plugs. Sewing kit. Lovely jubbly. Newsprint. Make more plugs out of that. And a book we can use for fire lighting. There's nothing on here, is there? No.
That'll come in handy.
Good. So after we've looked at this place, before we go outside, we'll have a look at the new clothing system. Well, actually, can we do that now? We'll do that now. Yeah, this is the new clothing system, which is really cool, actually, because all the new clothing has got all different stats. Well, it seems like they've redone a load of the models for clothing, and there's loads of new stats. You have multiple layers, and where you put stuff sort of changes how... it basically just... there's ways of organizing things, so, you have to keep your layers that are, provide the most wind chill reduction on the outside and stuff like that. So we've just got some ragged work pants. So I think it's best to... Wow, yeah, because you can see they've got some wind protection, whereas the jeans have none. So we'll put those on the outside. Head. We just got a woolly hat. This person's face creeps me the hell out, personally. I don't know about you, but it creeps me the hell out. So I'd like to... Actually, I was thinking I'd like to think it was temporary, but it wouldn't really matter. It just creeps me out. Lighthouse. Lovely. We have another book. Salty crackers. Nothing else under there. There's lantern fuel. Dog food. I always sort of hate it when we have to eat the dog food in this game, so it just makes me sort of just go ugh, just because the thought weirds me out. What else we got? Newsprint roll. It's always important to check underneath stuff, because so many times it's just like, you'll watch other people's playthroughs, and you'll see that they've,
I could make
like,
something
dropped... no, sorry. They find stuff just kicking around underneath, like a rifle cartridge that'll be... Or just a rifle that'll be in the most obscure place, like under a chair or something like that. It's always important. Worn jeans. A book. We got lots of books, so in a pinch we can start a fire. So that's pretty useful.
End up being useful.
What else we got here? Reclaimed wood. We'll pick this up for the moment. We may end up just getting rid of the reclaimed wood. Because it's quite heavy. So we don't want to carry it around with us if we don't need it. Is there anything up here that I can see? I wonder if there's anything up on the outer portion upstairs. I imagine there must be. Accelerant, that'd be useful. Cloth, newsprint. Let's go and look and just check, make sure there's anything out here. If there's... Ah, see? Rifle cartridge. In the most random place ever. Right, that looks like everything up here. What's temperature outside? It's minus 6 degrees Celsius. That's not too bad. And a thing they've introduced in this game in the last patch, along with the clothing system, is also a frostbite system. So frostbite permanently reduces your stats, and you cannot fix it. I suppose that's quite realistic, because if you got frostbite and, you know, lost a few toes, it's not like you could just grow them back at will or anything like that. So before we go outside, let's look at our clothing. So worn jeans, these would be slightly better. They just provide less wind protection. So you have general temperature, obviously condition. You have wetness, because your clothes can get wet now. Weight, the heavier your clothes are, the slower you potentially run. Puts a limit on your stamina, and I think that's the speed reduction. And that's how much protection it provides you from attack. So we're, we haven't got much on our torso. But I think that's sort of good. I'm trying to remember what button I has my inventory on. Oh no, it's right in the middle. So we've got a fair few things. We're underweight at the moment, so we might as well just take it with us. Go and have a look around. First of all, is keep an eye out for wolves. Apparently, you should always leave your house crouched, just in case there are wolves nearby. I think it lowers their what is essentially detection range. It's minus 8 degrees Celsius, so we're going to go across this bridge, have a just glance around, see where the nearest shelter is. The house up there that I can see. Because obviously if I get frostbite, then reduces your condition pretty darn fast. And I just tripped over a lump of snow by the sounds of it, which is not ideal. You can see when I use my stamina bar, there's a little red bit at the end, and that red bit is the reduction that's provided by my clothing. Right, what we got here? We have to keep an eye out for wolves, because at the moment I have no way of defending myself, nor do I have any medicine, so that would be a bit annoying. I can check down here, but I doubt there will be anything in or around these. Oh, I stand corrected. There's nothing else by the looks of it. Ah, metal container with nothing in. So, sort of was useless. We got soda. It's better than... Soda is better than a kick in the teeth. I think most people would agree. It's getting slightly warmer, which is good. I'm trying to listen out for any wolves. I'd rather they didn't creep up on me. Pleasant Valley seems to be by far the worst one for wolves. Wolves are absolutely everywhere in Pleasant Valley. Right, Nout there. What about in the back? There's another woolen hat, and that's it. What about in the trunk? Fires pry bar. What about the hood? See, I reckon that this is sort of a hint at other features to come. It's literally pointless, like giving you a hood to be able to open, and something which is quite obviously a battery. Is that a building up there? Where was the building? Yeah, it seems pointless giving you, like, something which looks quite obviously like a battery if you can't do anything with it. Our temperature's okay at the moment, so we don't have to worry too much about frostbite. Oh, there's the house. What am I doing? Oh, whoops. That's a bit of a steep drop. I think I'd just like to imagine this person, when they jump off stuff, doesn't bend their legs. So, like, if they jump, you know, from slightly too high, it just shatters their knees. That's what it sort of feels like, given, you know, the sounds they make after they drop from, like, all of a few feet. I'm going to stop for a second. Can't hear any wolves. Wolves? Wolves. Okay, so that's actually not an inside, which is a little bit annoying. One thing I can see, and we're going to get, assuming there's nothing up here that's going to kill us, is this a I was going to say a green maple sapling, because that'll be used for making bows, but we can't take it yet because we don't have a hatchet. So we'll come back for that later. Encouragingly, there's quite a few rabbits up here. We can't catch them yet, but... Right, we're in the churchyard. It'd be nice if we were alone in the churchyard. I suspect we probably are. Let's get these mushrooms. We can use as we don't have any medicine, we can use these in place of them for the moment. Bedroll, lantern fuel, cedar firewood, bedroll. Huh, wow, planks. Oh, okay. Peanut butter, rifle ammunition, hunting rifle, and metal container. Yes, so we've got our rifle. Let's load it up with all the bullets we've got. I think it's H to holster it. Yeah, it is. Some chap came to church before he passed away. Where else? I see driving gloves. I see a first aid kit. Antibiotics. Bandage. Right, so if we're attacked now, I'd say we're pretty much okay. This was really useful. Really, really good job. I'm going to have a quick look over this ridge here. After I gather these mushrooms. I was going to see if there's any, Oops. Bear with me, I'm just going to see what my controls are for key bindings. Let's have a look. Survival panel. Here's tab. Oh no, sorry, that's something else. Maybe it's J. Maybe it is J. Oh, I don't know. Right, so if there are any... Well, we'll look over this ridge. If there aren't any buildings, there are not, we will start heading back to the lighthouse. It's amazing how far away we actually are. We're going to need to do it a little bit faster, though. Can I get down here without killing myself? No, it doesn't look like it. Because it's starting to get cold, and the last thing I want to do is start off just bleeding rabbits all over the place. Freaking me out. I can hear their pitter-pattering of their feet, and it's sort of really disconcerting. I think most of the buildings are in sort of that direction over there, so that's what we'll probably do later on. We've got plenty of things to be doing when we do get back. We have to process like some papers into tinder plugs and a few other bits and pieces. That's nothing. I think there's also a ship that you can loot. There it is. Yeah, I can actually see it over there in the distance. Or at least the carcass of the ship. There's 3 hours of daylight left, so that's actually perfect timing. Because we'll get ourselves inside, and there maybe do a few bits and bobs. And then we can rest up. All the while without... We managed to do it without getting... Let's have a look. Where would it be? Actually, no, clothing. We want to... Oh, we want to replace our ragged one with a new one, I think. And our ragged one we will harvest. Don't need that. I guess we could probably read. So the drive-in gloves are pretty much useless. So we are going to harvest the driving gloves. Gives us a bit of cured leather as well, which is obviously good. We're going to harvest the work pants. That's good. Right, what else we got? I guess we could start a fire. How hungry are we? You're a little bit peckish, so let's... I don't really want to touch the moldy beef jerky unless we really have to, because it'll give me, in all likelihood, it'll give me, let's order it by this. In all likelihood, it'll make me ill, which is not what you want, really. Right, so that's okay for the moment for food. Where's the fire? Oh no, there's a thing here, isn't there? So I'm going to fire stuff. I'm going to pop these things down just because there's no sense in carrying them around. So, I mean, as far as I know, this is sort of the only real place to build your base on this map. Or the only place that makes sense. What else can we do? Let's process these. We'll keep probably some. Just because I think whole newspapers are quite good for lighting. They're quite efficient at starting fires. So we'll turn probably these flat newspapers into tinder plugs. And then the rolled ones we'll leave. And the books we'll just use to start fire. And luckily, we have... where is it? Lost it. Oh, we got another bedroll. We can... So, what we're going to do... Well, actually, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the episode here, I think. Otherwise, it will drag on for too long. So, I'll end the episode here. Next episode, we'll probably go upstairs and go to sleep. And then see how much rest we needed. We'll probably wake up in the night, so we'll have to find something to do. But we'll leave that till next episode. Sounds pretty windy out. Anywho, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.